Hello, how are you all? My name is Yogesh and we are doing standard 12 statistics. So far we have started chapter number 1, probability part 2. We have done many exercises, exercise 1.1 we have completed, 1.2 we have completed, and we are in exercise number 1.3. Yesterday I have completed the sixth sum. We are doing the law of addition, that is P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. What is A union B? You have to identify from the question if event A or event B occurs. It is A union B. What I say? Event A or event B occurs, it means A union B. At least one event occurs. At least one of the A and B event occurs. That means union of events. Okay, this also means union. What is intersection? Event A and event B occurs. Event A and event B occurs. And what is the intersection again? Both the events occur together. So you have to mark the words, which words are used in determining the union or intersection. Okay, so we have done sixth sum in 1.3. Now we'll be continuing with the fourth sum. Sorry, seventh sum next to the sixth. Two aircraft drops the bomb to destroy a bridge. Now there are two aircraft who are throwing bomb. Okay, the target is a bridge. The probability that a bomb dropped from the first aircraft hits the target is 0.9. Probability that a bomb dropped from the second aircraft hits the target is zero point 0.7. So there are two kind of possibilities. One is from the first aircraft and second is from the second aircraft. So what we'll do, we'll write the question. Okay, it's exercise 1.3, number 7. We are writing directly answers. So let event A be the event that target is hit by first aircraft. Let event A be the event that target hit by first aircraft. So P of A is 0.9. In similar way, let B be the event that target is hit by second aircraft. 0.7. The probability of one bomb dropped from the both aircraft hits the target. Now they are telling that both the aircraft, you can say target is hit by both the aircrafts. Target is hit by both the aircrafts. P of A intersection B. 0.60. What is this, sir? Targeted by both the aircraft. As I told you that if it is both, then this is, but obviously, but the intersection. What is it? It is intersection. Now, what is asked to you? Okay, this is the data given in the question, or you can say information given in the question. What is the question? The bridge is destroyed even if one bomb drops on it. So, listen. If you are throwing one bomb, bridge will destroy. If you are throwing two bombs, then obviously bridge will destroy. Find the probability that bridge is destroyed. So you have to find the probability that bridge should be destroyed. Now see, as I told you that if even if you drop one bomb, it will destroy. So one bomb, two bomb. It means that if you throw at least one bomb, it will destroy. Okay, so at least one means union. Okay, so P of A union B is equal to P of A union B is equal to 0.9 plus 0.7 minus 0.6. 1.6 minus 0.63, that is 0.97. This is your answer. Okay, so which should be the next one? Let me let's do illustration 22. Then we are moving ahead to the sum again. Okay, so we have completed this sum. We are doing illustration number 22. Illustration 20. Okay, all this illustration 22 says, let's see the question. The probability that a person from a group reads newspaper X is 0.55. So A let A be the probability that person reads newspaper. Okay, So let A be the probability that person reads newspaper X. What is probability of A? P of A. What is P of A? P of A is 0.55. P of A is 0.55. Then let B be the probability that person reads newspaper Y. Let B be the probability that person reads newspaper Y. So P of B is equal to 0.16. After that, what is given? It is given probability that he reads both the newspaper example. Now both means what? Okay, both means what? Probability that he reads both the news A of A intersection. Point 20. This is actually a question. Maybe the probability person read newspaper X, maybe the probability person read newspaper Y, and he reads both the newspapers A intersection. Okay, now we are adding towards the. This was a given data. Now we are adding to the question. What is the question? It's they read at least one of the newspaper. At least one newspaper. X and Y. Now, what this at least means? This at least means P of A union B. Now, what is this P of A union B? This P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Okay. Now, this P of A means 0.55. P of B means 0.69, and P of A intersection means 0.20. If I add up 0.55 plus 0.69, comes to 1.24 minus 0.27, comes to 0.97. Okay, so you can see 0.97 is the required probability that he reads at least one of the newspaper X and Y. Now, second question. What is second question? He reads. He does not read any of the news. He does not read any of the newspaper. Now, see, first question you have solved that he read at least one newspaper. Okay, that means he is reading either X, either Y. You can say both. Okay, just for your good understanding, I am teaching you that what the actual situations are. See, what are the actual situations? Just keep your mind here. You are having two newspapers, X and Y. What are the total possibilities? You will not read any newspaper. Okay, does not read any newspaper. Okay, either you will read newspaper X, either you will read newspaper Y, or you will read newspaper X and Y. These are the total possibilities you will be doing. Okay, either you will be reading X, either you will be reading Y, either you will be reading both, or either you will be not. You have found that union. What this union means? Unions means you are reading at least one. Okay, so at least one means these things are covered in union. This much things. At least one means X or Y, X and Y. So this is the union actually. Okay. Now see, these four are the total possibilities. So I can say that total of probability should be one. Now this is union, and they are asking you that he does not read any newspaper. That means they are asking you unions dash. Okay, you got my point. These three are union. They are asking you dash of the union. So it is P of A union B dash. Okay. Now this is 1 minus P of A union B. It is 1 minus 0.97, 0.0. This is, does not read any news. Okay. Now reads only one of the newspaper example. Third question. He reads only one of the two newspaper X and Y. Now, this particular thing I'll be teaching you in two things. One thing I'll explain you how this will be solved. And then I'll teach you a bit shortcut that if this word is used, then you have to use like this. Okay, first of all, I'm teaching you in a proper manner that what this question speaks. This question speaks that only one, you have to read only one. See, first question means at least one, and at least one there is one newspaper and two newspapers. Okay, these three things are in at least one. Only one means you don't have to read two newspaper at all. Only one means either you can read X newspaper or you can read Y newspaper. Okay. So if I want to write the interpretation will be read something like this. Okay, this is only newspaper X or only newspaper Y. This is only a newspaper X or only newspaper Y. Now, what this is only newspaper X and only newspaper Y. So I would like to explain you this in a good manner. Search where I have taught you these things. See, the thing is that if there is in a question is like read only one of the newspaper, that is only X and only Y. Now this only word I have taught you somewhere. Just let me search it. Okay. We have done a list of events. Okay, if you remember, these are the type of events, and in this type of events, we have done a type called difference event. Okay, there were two different events: A minus B and B minus A. A minus B, that means only event A occurs, and B minus A means only event B. The formula of A minus B was A minus intersection, and formula of B minus A was B minus intersection. Okay, so this thing I taught you. Now this thing will apply here. Okay, this thing will be applied here. So what was my question? My question was only newspaper X, only newspaper Y. Okay, that means my question is only A or only B. Now this only A means P of A minus B. This only B means P of B minus A. And this or means plus. What this or means? This or means plus. Now this A minus B is P of A minus P of A intersection B. Okay. Then this plus will be here as a plus sign. And this P of B minus A will be P of B minus P of A intersection B. Now, if you solve this particular formula, P of A minus intersection plus P of B minus intersection, the formula will be something like this: P of A plus P of B minus, see, it's minus intersection, so it will be minus 2A intersection B. Okay, minus 2 intersection. Now let us solve this sum. What is P of A? P of A is 0.55. plus what is P of B? It is 0.69 minus 2. What is P of A intersection B? It's 0.27. Now this 0.55 plus 0.69, it is 1.24 minus 0.54. So it's 0.7. So your P of uh, this will be 0.7. Now what I was telling you, that this is the logic. Only or only B, only A minus B, only B minus B minus A. You have to remember this logic. A minus B means A minus intersection, B minus B minus intersection. But in this particular question, what you have to remember is that if you are asked like this, that only A or B. Okay, if you are asked like this, only A or B. That means you have to use this formula. Which formula, sir? P of A plus P of B minus 2P of A intersection B. But if you are asked a question like this, see, I'm teaching you on every particular possibility. If you are asked a question like this, at least A or B. Now only A and B, and at least A and B has a difference. Now what is this at least A or B? Now this at least A or B is P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection. Okay, this at least A or B is known as union of A's. Now this only A or B does not have any kind of symbol. It's not A union B. It's nothing. It's only A or B, and the formula will look like this: A plus B minus 2 intersection. If you are asked at least A or B, then formula will look like this: A plus B minus intersection. Got my point? Will look like this. Okay. So similar sum we have in exercise read only, which we are doing in the next lecture. Thank you.